Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. There is a word that my children have always made fun of me about. Um, they'll say to me, Mom, say the word Because. And I'll say, because. And they start laughing. They're like, no, it's because. I'm like, no, it's because. Because, Mom, because. Because. And that word is a tricky word for me. Um, just based on where I'm living, wherever I live, that because stands out more, not because of where I'm living, but because they see it differently than the way I pronounce it, the way I was raised pronouncing it. I got a query from someone who's been listening for a couple of weeks, and I don't tend to do this because I've been doing this for 3 years, and a couple of weeks don't get you a question. But this one stayed in my head because I started immediately singing the song Ball of Confusion. People moving out, people moving in. Why? Because of the color of the skin. I can pronounce the song, but I like to sing. People moving out, people moving in. Why? Because of the color of the skin. Run, 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 but you sure can't hide. Anyway, she was saying that it's what comes after that because that is the trick, that is the issue. She wanted to know if I would talk about that. And I began to think about it, and I realized, I asked her to go back and listen to some of the other stories because what she would find is that I'm trying to dismantle what's before that because, not what we've put after it. To say that people are racist because of the color of my skin is not the truth. People are racist because of the misinformation in their head or the lack of development in their head. In fact, we should probably classify racism as a mental illness. That you see another human being as less than you because they are different is not, should not put the onus on their difference. That homophobia should be seen as some kind of deficiency in the way we process information, that we see someone different from us as the problem. And what I've been trying to do over these 3 years, and actually, if I look deeply, most of my life, is to dismantle the thing prior to that. That when we love ourselves better, when we tell our own story with more clarity, when we learn deeply and see more lovingly and hold ourselves to the grace that we want to be given for everybody else, when we begin to do those things, the because is on us and not on someone else. I'm not moving because of the color of your skin. I'm moving because my mind is so closed. It was a beautiful thought, but it's not like one I don't have quietly. And if I can subversively deal with the thing that's in front of that, we'll deal with not only the racism, but the sexism and the homophobia and our own lack of security in ourselves because we need each other. Ubuntu, I am because we are. I don't get out of here alive without some of you rubbing off on me. The self is social. I'm a product of everything and everyone I come in contact with. And the more I limit that contact, the more I limit that interaction, the more I stay in this one lane, the less I develop. I've been flipping diversity on its head for a very long time. And I'm saying to folks, the diversity is not about me and kumbaya and reaching down to help me grow a little bit more. It's about you getting to know something outside of yourself so that you evolve and grow in directions you didn't even know you could. Why? Because evolution requires it. I love you.